The following video AI voice in this video is for entertainment purposes only and does not reflect a real person.
Truman, I believe it's in our best interest to have me in charge of Japan.
That's not happening.
It would greatly benefit our cause to have me oversee Japan.
Absolutely not, Joe.
I must have Japan.
What are you trying to do with it?
I'm considering becoming the new shogun of Japan.
This is not right. I can't give Japan to you. It's our spoils from the war.
Is that so? Well, I have no choice then. Starting today, my army will go on strike.
What? Are you serious? There are no unions in the military. Don't be ridiculous.
Trump, you're wrong. It exists. In the Netherlands, soldiers are allowed to join unions.
You can't do that in the America. Stop being weird and come back to the America with your army.
Our negotiations do not seem to be going well, and I've given you 24 hours to make a decision or our army will disband and become civilian.
This is crazy.
Trump, I'll take care of this. I'll convince Biden.
Okay, I'll leave it to you.
Biden, right now, we still need your help, and if you earn meritorious service in the next war, we will entrust you with the governance of Japan.
Can you make that decision?
This is the best option.
Do you agree, Truman?
Yes, I agree, if you remember this promise. So put your mouse away now and do what you need to do.
Aye, sir, the army has called off the strike and will return to duty.
Okay, let's get back to the game, and now we have England and Germany to conquer.
I disagree. We need to save our allies who are being dominated by China.
I agree that we should go to war with Germany, but I don't agree that we should go to war with England.
Holy shit.
Attack China first.
Work with Britain to attack Germany.
Guys, the clock keeps ticking. We have to make a choice. Let's settle it with roulette.
Oh, Donald Trump, are you the kind of human being who roulettes America's critical choices?
Holy shit, this is a game.
Even if this is a game, we are ruling the United States of America, so there shouldn't be any mistakes and mischief along the way. So we have to choose and decide carefully.
Joe Biden, a China that wins a war will have a civil war. So we think it's a good idea to hold off on attacking China.
Makes sense. Let's do that.
Fuck, you're only agreeing with Obama?
While we were arguing like this, Germany began to invade Poland.
Okay, let's join hands with the British and overthrow Germany first. Okay, Joe Biden, take the first army and head to England now.
Wait, why aren't we defending Poland?
Poland is already hopeless. By the time we get to Europe, Poland will have been conquered. While we were having a meaningless conversation, Germany had already started attacking France. Joe Biden, get over to England and start planning your attack on Germany.
Yes, Mr. Truman. I'll rip Hitler's head off right now.
We knew the future, but we didn't stop Poland and France from surrendering.
Poland and France were uncooperative with us, and we spent time on meaningless conversations.
Don't worry, Eisenhower. I'll retake France in no time. I will save France from Europe with my Normandy landings.
Wait, Biden, don't act so fast. We're just starting to mass produce tanks, and we're just beginning to research new technologies and new equipment. Besides, if we wait a little longer, Germany will go to war with the Soviet Union, so we'll have plenty of time to make amphibious landings then.
Our army has already departed.
Oh, holy shit!
Our troops succeeded in making a smooth landing.
You're wrong. Our armies have failed to capture any ports, and your attacks are all red flags. Plus, they already have a tank, and we don't have one yet.
This operation failed, and I didn't send in the Air Force because I knew it was going to fail.
Holy shit, why the hell did this ordeal come to me? This amphibious assault was a failure, and we lost 4 infantry divisions. How are you going to take responsibility for that, Joe Biden?
Don't worry, Eisenhower. I'll retake France in no time. I will save France from Europe with my Normandy landings.
Oh, holy shit!
Calm down, Donald Trump. This is no big deal. We can fix this. So leave the Second Army to me. I will lead the Second Army and help us win the war.
I agree with his suggestion. If Eisenhower defeats Rommel on the North African front, the recapture of France should go smoothly.
Okay, Obama, I'll give you the Second Army, including Eisenhower. Head to North Africa right now.
Sure, but it's very unpleasant when you order me around like a subordinate.
Haha, if you don't like that, you can play my role.
Donald, my Second Army is well on its way to defeating the Italians in North Africa along with the British.
Okay, keep doing that.
But there was one problem.
What is that?
As the army advanced, supplies began to deteriorate. I asked you to build a hub supply.
That's because you've rallied all your troops in one place. Okay, but with a condition.
This isn't a deal. You have to build it now.
Okay, I'll build it now, but it will take a while to build.
I understand that, but what were you thinking of requiring as a condition?
I was going to demand that you lick your own elbows on your own.
What do you mean? Why were you going to ask for such a stupid thing?
Because I wanted to see you do something stupid with my own eyes.
Oh, Donald Trump, it's a game. But it was you who said you should play it seriously because you're running the United States.
Mr. Truman, Germany has finally gone to war with the Soviet Union.
Has it happened already? Great, Obama, the hub has been built. Go ahead, charge in.
Okay, now is a good time to attack. The Italians' army are a mess.
They are and always will be a mess.
All right, Donald, we've won the North African front, we've taken control of the Mediterranean, and now we can attack the Italian mainland.
Exactly. Delegating the 2nd Legion to you was a good decision.
Eisenhower deserves a lot of credit, but Italy made it easy for him.
Oh, are you jealous of him?
I didn't think I could lose to Eisenhower. And now I'm marching on Berlin.
Okay, I'm going to reward the Corps that marched into Berlin first.
That made me feel like I was one of your men and I didn't want to head to Berlin. But I'm just trying to do what's best for America.
And we haven't won a decisive victory yet, so let's not get too cocky.
That's exactly what it says. Joe, but I can assure you, Mussolini will not survive.
That's what I think, too.
Okay, I'll surrender Italy and march on Germany.
Oh, I'd better get moving before Eisenhower gets to Germany. Sorry to the French, but in order to get to Berlin quickly, I'm going to land in the Netherlands first.
So what about landing in northern Germany?
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
Our landings were successful. They couldn't stop us, and we must accomplish more than the British and Soviets in this war.
You're right. I don't want to partition Germany with the Soviet Union.
Mr. Truman, I am pleased to inform you that my troops have successfully defeated the Germans and are advancing rapidly.
We have succeeded in recapturing France as well. I'm convinced that this war is already won by us with a very high probability.
Okay, so who got to Berlin first?
It's me, Mr. Truman.
Well done, Joe. I'll reward you as promised.
Leave the governance of Japan to me.
Oh, why are you so obsessed with Japan? Anyway, Japan is a bombed-out country now, so nothing fun would happen if you ruled it.
Keep your promise, Mr. Truman.
Okay. First of all, we have to decide with the other countries how to divide the territory.
Donald, the Soviet Union is claiming territory in Germany.
No, we can't give them German territory.
We have succeeded in securing Berlin and Saxony, but it is unlikely that we will be able to secure German territory beyond that. How in the world did we end up with such a terrible map?
This is due to your lack of merit in the war. If you had collected more points, this terrible thing would not have happened.
What? Are you claiming that we're responsible for this?
Yes, this is all your fault for not earning enough points.
Oh, Donald, I can't believe you're trying to shirk responsibility. In these cases, let's go with the majority. Joe Biden, whose fault do you think this is?
This is Donald Trump's fault.
Why do you only remember my name in these situations?
I'm also remembering that you have to delegate Japan to me.
Okay, I'll give it to you, damn Japan, and you can take care of it.
Thank you. I will rule Japan and devote myself to the United States. Why am I in Japan?
Don't you remember that you demanded from us that you wanted to rule Japan?
I understand. I am the shogun of Japan.
Then my goal is to dominate Asia and make war on the United States. I will declare independence from the United States.